What's up, guys? How y'all doing? It's your KFC boy here for Gamester TV. And this is a bit of a different video I'm doing. I know I haven't done anything in a while related to these kind of topics, but it seems that the YouTube side doesn't know enough of what's going on with this situation, so I figured I might as well bring it to YouTube so the YouTube side knows. So today we're going to be talking about a very OG kaiju tuber who is an animator named 2009MECHAGODZILLA. So, who is 2009MECHAGODZILLA? Like I said, he was once an animator. He's on YouTube, and he's currently sitting at 40k subscribers. And he was mainly known for his 3D work of Godzilla Bonds of Blood and the Godzilla Brothers, a series that I grew up with when it came to animation personally, and so have a bunch of others. So, I'm not going to be talking about everything this guy's done. I'm only going to be talking about the parts where I've been involved with, and I got other people's stories that weren't really in that document. If you guys want to read through everything else that I'm not talking about, it's in the description below, but warning, there is child porn in there, so yeah, read it at your own risk. So for our first story we're going to be covering is by another animator who is a best friend of mine that I've known for a whole year now. We got so much coming, but that's not the main point today. I got in a Discord call VC with him, and I've recorded our conversation about his thoughts on 2009MECHAGODZILLA and what he's experienced from him. So, let's get to that. Alright, so I'm here now with Methyl Kaiji Fan 97 on call, so hello Methyl Kaiji Fan 97.
Hey Gabe, and hey everyone who listened to me, or who will listen to this recording or message.
Yeah, this is pretty much our his telling of his story and experience with 2009MECHAGODZILLA, and all the screenshots will be on the video when I edit this. So, how did all this start for you, Methyl Kaiji Fan 97?
To be honest, my experience with him wasn't that good as I was expecting to be, because honestly I was a big fan of him, and especially when I saw his first animation with Bonds and Blood, and how well that animated, how well the Godzilla was animated, and how smooth he was moving, you know. So I loved it, and I thought I can maybe collab with him, have some fun working on a project together, maybe working on an episode together, like a collaboration and or team up between us. Because, yeah, not every day it happens to have the chance to work with someone who's actually known in the community, I think. So, long story short, I actually liked his channel. And this whole stuff about what happened and what did he do, it really doesn't hit me that well. It's heartbreaking to find out his true colors. So I can put it like that.
Alright. And so, what happened between you two?
Yes, after I finished my Godzilla Destroyer of Worlds Part 2, the one with Godzilla fighting the Mekamuto, which is something I always wanted to do, and I did it. I'm very happy I did it. A few days later, maybe 1 or 2 days later, I see his comments on that video, literally just talking trash and calling it unoriginal, telling me I should just go and do something more original. I mean, that wasn't the comment I was expecting. I mean, honestly, not from someone like him. I thought he will give me some suggestions. I mean, maybe say something like, you can improve this, the fighting style, for example, and help me actually do things better, not just call my video unoriginal or say stuff like, this video is basically a mashup between, I don't know, something I've seen before, because, I mean, I don't remember seeing Godzilla fighting something like Mekamuto before. Do you remember something like this, Gabe?
Nope.
I don't remember.
I don't recall that anywhere, but what I do know is Your Destroyer Worlds universe is based off the 2014 Comic-Con trailer. It's in the universe of what if Godzilla is evil. So, therefore, it is kind of original. You gave it more context than what it originally was. And if anything, Mechamuto was just a fan art before, then you turned it into a real thing. So I don't really see how that's not completely original. And besides, it's called YouTube. Not everything has to be original to be good, if you really think about it. Most movies nowadays take things from other movies. So if he's gonna complain about your animation, why not complain about the whole industry itself? And besides, this whole series is based off of Godzilla, a character that's been around for over 70 years now. And it honestly makes no sense for him to call your stuff unoriginal. So, if anything, that's hypocritical on his part.
Exactly. Because the IP itself, the Godzilla IP itself, is owned by Toho. Not by me, not by him, not by anyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Except maybe Legendary, who have a contract with Toho.
Yeah, they have their contract.
But that's different.
Yeah, that's different. You responded to him? Yeah?
Yeah. So I actually respond to him and see where this is gonna go. And it looks like it wasn't going in a good place, to be honest, to say it long story short. I mean, he started throwing insults at me and then saying stuff like I can't take criticism, but what criticism is to call someone cocksucker? Like literally. You call someone cocksucker, you insult that person, talk shit about his work, and then you call it criticism? Well, what kind of criticism is that?
And if anything, that's very hypocritical on his part, because if you guys go look at the doc that's going to be in the description below once again, you can see that there's multiple evidence in there that he does not know how to take criticism, and he will lash out at the fans as if he's some kind of superior god to them.
He was saying I'm the one who can't take criticism when he does stuff like this. When I turn his arguments back at him and actually respond to him, I confront him, then he plays the victim, saying I'm the one you're the one who can't take criticism. But when you lash at me, and for what? Because I didn't bend my knee to him? What did you want me to do? Just bow before him? It really hurts me that I have to have this kind of conversation with him. I was still holding back, because if it was someone else doing stuff like this, but I had so much respect for this guy, for his work, and then all the respect and admiration I had for him just disappeared in 1 second. I mean, not in 1 second, because I said, okay, let's end this fight, and then a year later, me and Gabe tried to give him a chance, maybe a second chance to collab, because I actually really wanted to collab with him. So what did we do? We basically made the group chat between us on Instagram. And when Gabe contacted him, he invited him to talk about it. Maybe we can have a deal. Maybe we can find a middle way, not just argue with each other. Maybe a peaceful way. But no, he just started to call me a metal moron, because that's what he did.
Yeah, it's in the screen.
So he calls me a metal moron, and he says he doesn't want to do anything with me.
Yeah, me too. Methyl didn't get the chance to say anything. I added him to the group chat. He says, "What the?" So I said, "What's wrong? Everything okay?" And then he immediately says, "I want nothing to do with this Methyl moron." So, and then he leaves the chat, and then Methyl says whatever he had to say. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe I should talk to him in DMs first. So I hit him up in DMs, and then, as you can see in the screenshots, it didn't really go out so well.
Yeah, it really hurts me to see stuff like this coming from another animator I was willing to collab with.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not... I wish things were different. That's all I can say.
Indeed. And looks like there's no collabs happening after all these other actions, which you guys can go see in the doc in the description.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, let's also bring up another thing too. He's also attacked you on an alternate account before, hasn't he?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did actually.
Yeah, 2009 Gucci'Zilla. Boo, you're boring, you can't even take criticism like a big boy. And he calls you Yandere Dev to that, but Yeah, he's also appeared to send some other people after you also on the Instagram and also YouTube. There was a guy named Mark Russo, and then I don't know, he changed his name, so I don't exactly know what to call him, but right now it's like called King Goji or something, but on Instagram it's Legendary Space Godzilla Boy 3000. He's sent him after him. I don't remember if it was in the DMs, but I do recall it was on somebody's post on Instagram. I think by the name Monarch Research, saying that like, oh my god, you're such a moron. You attacked my friend. You're gonna steal from this guy again.
Yeah, that actually made me laugh so badly.
Yeah, but then after everything came out about 2009 Mechagodzilla, he wrote into the comments in me and Bethel's videos saying that he was sorry for everything and that he was actually a fan, but Samsung, aka 2009 Mechagodzilla, forced him to attack.
I'm not 100% sure if that was the same person, but could be. I don't know. Could be. But the most important part is he was a drone of Mechagodzilla or fanboy of him, and he had a change of heart.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate his apology, and I hope he will never do it again.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think we talked about all the attacks he's had on you and your experience on him. Do you have anything else you want to say to 2009 Mechagodzilla? Either to him or something about him? Like, what are your last words for him, pretty much?
I wish him the best and good luck with all of this happening. I really don't like to see, like, people getting in trouble or getting cancelled or any of this stuff, because it's not my thing. But, hey, you know, karma works in mysterious ways.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's all I can say.
Right now it's happening to him, and, well, if he goes to jail or anything, well, I mean, what can I say? Don't you play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. That's all I really got to say about that. I'm not gonna be happy because this is happening to him, and he has. I think he has deleted some of his videos, if not all of his videos. I saw his playlist. He seems to have unlisted everything but left Bonds of Blood 4XD up, which honestly, well, you can see it's barely even watchable, but I'm not gonna get into that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm not gonna be happy or feel good for him for all of these things happening to him, but I'll say what comes around goes around or something like that.
Alright, I think people can get a basic understanding of that. You guys in the comments can probably say what the full quote is, because I don't really remember the full quote. I don't think he does either. So leave whatever you think it is in the comments. Anything else you want to say about him?
No, that's pretty much it. I wish him good luck, and yeah.
Alrighty then.
I hope he will change. I really hope. I'm optimistic, and I hope he will change.
Well, we can always hope for the best.
We can only hope for the best and prepare for the worst. That's all I can say. But he did this to himself with his own hands.
Mm-hmm. That's his own fault for what he did. Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, but...
the consequences are coming to him in return.
Oh yeah, they are, definitely. But, yeah.
That's all I can say.
Alright, well, everyone, that was Methyl Kaiji Fan 97 segment. And let's move on to otokusatsu. Go subscribe to Methyl Kaiji Fan 97 and follow him.
Thank you, Gabe, and peace to all of you, and have a great day.
Alrighty. Now to the next segment. Alright, that was Methyl Kaiji Fan 97. Now for the next one, I didn't call this person. I had them send me a recording of them explaining everything. So this is
what up? It's Johnny Tunar from Otakusatsu. I'm known from running all those accounts. This is in regards to 2009 Mechagodzilla. I became aware of him and their videos on YouTube, like their animations, a couple years ago, but never really got into it much because I honestly don't watch anything Godzilla on YouTube. I can't give you a good reason why, other than just there's no real interest for me there, I guess. I started following them on Twitter, I believe, in 2020, maybe 2019. And noticed that they would always be I noticed they would periodically post commissions and a price list, and a lot of artists don't post their price listing, and I don't like messaging people. So last year in March is when I first tried to get a hold of them, on Twitter, and they've since deleted a bunch of the messages, and I actually can't even look at them on my iPhone. But if I get on an Android tablet, some of the messages still pop up. So I know that I messaged them in March 17th of 2021, asking about like how the payment process works, and then just telling them that like I was hoping to finally get a proper rendering of my scroll-based kaiju Ratoki. And then I was asking like other questions because I'd never commissioned anything other than a custom figure before, so this was like the first time I've ever used commissions for an artist. And then I went through and said that I have 2D sprites from when it was in Daikaiju Daikessen, and I have some Photoshop images. Just haven't been able to create what I have in my mind with shopping images. And I let them know that I didn't have a deadline, and they would actually be making the first actual proper version of my idea. And then I sent in some images, and even a creature from Monster Hunter that, in my mind, like that's kind of the build that I'd seen. And then just Douglas Squirrel pictures, because that's the squirrel that he's based on. And then he told me the price, and then saying, assuming you go with course, and then sent me their email address so I could pay him on PayPal. So then I sent them the $110 on PayPal. In April, I messaged again saying that I had some questions. Wasn't worried if they had started working on it or not yet, but I was wondering if they'd be willing to like go through the process with me, like so I could make little suggestions, edits and stuff. And that's when they had me add them on Discord. And I'd never even used Discord before, but I got there on there, but I never once talked to them on Discord. And then followed them on Instagram as well. But after paying, and then like they would post on Twitter occasionally with like updates of commissions they were using or doing. Mine was never in there, and I'd always just make little comments here and there, and I'd just get like a wink back. And then all of a sudden, they made the comment this year about how they're going to disappear, basically, and stuff's going to hit the fan, and they disappeared, and now stuff's hitting the fan. So I'm out $100, and I still don't have a Ratoki model. So boo. Like, I'm not going to be going after him or anything, like, maliciously. Like, he obviously needs help. I would hope that he would do the right thing in the end, but I don't expect to see the 3D model or my money. So I do have all the PayPal information, like their real name and their personal email address. I went ahead and left their PayPal email address in the messages because that's not a big deal, but I did block out all their personal information here. But I do have it. Maybe they will do the right thing. I don't know.
Alright everyone, that's my telling of me, Methyl Kaiju Fan, and Otokusatsu's experience with 2009 Mechagodzilla. What do I have to say about him? Honestly, if you ever see this video, Samson, which is your real name by the way, I assume, you had so much potential, man. I've been a fan of you for a while, and it really disappoints me and everyone else in the community that you let down, that you had to go ahead and do all of this and all those other actions. And yeah, play stupid games, you win stupid prizes, and this is your prize. Karma could be a bitch. Whatever happens to you, man, I don't feel bad at this point. So yeah, if you guys want to see what else he's done in the document, it's very, very disturbing. There's a lot more things than just toxicity and scamming here. So yeah, be on the lookout for whoever you meet in the community, and God bless y'all. Have a nice day. Peace.